Live from the Plymouth Canton Educational Park.
You're listening to Newsfile at 5:30 on 88.1 The Park. I'm Nadia, and in tonight's news, Plymouth Township Police want to buy you a cup of coffee and new tools to help Plymouth Police help non-speaking residents.
Now, for the latest news that matters in your community.
Plymouth Township residents have the chance to chat with the township's police officers about what's going on in the community this Tuesday when the department hosts its quarterly Coffee with a Cop event. Coffee with a Cop sees officers meet with residents in local restaurants or cafes with the goal of fostering a healthier relationship between the community and law enforcement. Plymouth Township Chief of Police James Nitel says the event aims to help the community by bringing officers' attention to problems residents are facing.
I want our residents to know that our officers are here to help them. We are out there to be supporters of our community. The biggest goal is to have that open line of communication, that we can have these discussions, and that we can make Plymouth Township safer by getting the input from our community.
Coffee with the Cop will be held on Tuesday, May 21st from 9:30 to 11 a.m. at the Big Boy on Ann Arbor Road. More information is at PlymouthTWP.org.
City of Plymouth police officers have new tools at their disposal to help non-speaking individuals after the department received training and equipment from Core in the Community. Core in the Community is a project that works to assist both non-speaking individuals and agencies that serve them. The group donated bags to the departments of items like weighted lap pads, noise-canceling headphones, core boards, and fidgets. City of Plymouth Police Sergeant Justin Bomer says that having these new resources will help people in need.
It's usually pretty important that we're able to find a way to communicate with them. Having the sensory equipment really helps put them at ease and helps facilitate clear communication.
In addition to the emergency kits, department officers also receive training from Core in the Community to help make nonverbal communication easier.
President Trump's trial tops our look at world and national news tonight. Ex-Trump lawyer Michael Cohen is having his credibility called into question again in the former president's New York hush money trial. Trump's defense is making Cohen recount his guilty pleas to tax evasion and lying to Congress in an attempt to paint him as an unreliable witness for the prosecution. Cohen is the prosecutor's key witness who they say was behind the alleged payments to Stormy Daniels to keep quiet about an alleged sexual encounter with Trump. The Biden administration is moving forward with a proposal to reclassify marijuana from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 drug. The Department of Justice issued a notice of proposed rulemaking Thursday to reclassify marijuana to a less restrictive category. The change reflects a major shift in cannabis policy across the country, as dozens of states over the last decade have legalized recreational marijuana. The rule change is subject to a 60-day public comment period. In a video posted on X, President Biden called the proposal an important move toward reversing long-standing iniquities. Vice President Kamala Harris is accepting an invitation to participate in a vice presidential debate this summer. Harris agreed to an offer from CBS News to take part in a debate on either July 23rd or August 13th. Donald Trump, however, has not yet made his vice presidential pick. The U.S. Census Bureau has released estimates on the population of the city of Detroit, showing an increase over the past year. The numbers show just over 631,000 residents in July of 2022 and over 633,000 in July of 2023. City officials are crediting job growth and affordable housing options as a couple of reasons for the increase. They also say strong neighborhood associations are attracting families to the city. Detroit has now moved from the 29th to the 26th largest city in the U.S. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Nadia. Your look at campus news is next.
88.1 The Park is proud to present its annual radio auction.
You can bid on items from local businesses, all while helping support student-run radio.
Your support means the world to us.
It helps us bring you things like Plymouth and Canton's hit music, Newsfile at 5:30, sports broadcasts, and more.
Mark your calendars and tune into 88.1 The Park on Saturday, May 18th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
You can bid on new items every half hour.
You can also bid on special packages from our Dream Board,
which is here to stay all day.
Remember, the 88.1 The Park annual radio auction will take place on Saturday, May 18th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Here on your source for the best local news and Plymouth and Canton's hit music, 88.1 The Park.
More information is at 88.1thepark.com.
Your place for Plymouth Canton Community Schools updates.
It's campus news.
In campus news, 881 The Park's annual auction will be here soon. Make plans to listen and bid on Saturday, May 18th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Auction proceeds will support student-run radio here at 881 The Park. Tickets for Plymouth Canton Community Schools 24-karat gold prom will be on sale until tomorrow at all school lunches. Tickets are $60 and students must have a completed prom contract to purchase tickets. Plymouth Canton Community Schools will host the K-12 District Art Show on Saturday, May 18 from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at Salem High School. You can view artwork made by students from each school in the district. Ribbons will be awarded by celebrity judges to a few works of art from each school. For Campus News, I'm Emma. Your look at sports is next.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
It's time for Newsfile at 5:30 Sports.
Plymouth softball fell twice to the Northville Mustangs yesterday in a doubleheader, losing 11-1 and 5-0. With the losses, the Wildcats dropped to 10-5 with a 9-5 KLAA mark. Detroit City FC is purchasing land with the intent of building a home for the soccer team. The land is located on the former Southwest Detroit Hospital site in Corktown. The team currently plays at Hamtramck's Keyworth Stadium, but a new stadium could be completed in time for the 2027 season. DCFC CEO Sean Mann says this is a huge step for the organization and an opportunity to grow the team and the sport. The Lions' 2024 regular season schedule was released by the league last night. They host the Rams on Sunday Night Football to start the season on September 8th. Three of their first 4 games are at home before an early bye week in Week 5. The Lions' Thanksgiving Day matchup this year will be against the rival Chicago Bears. The Tigers open up a 6-game road trip tomorrow night in Arizona against the Diamondbacks. Tarek Skubal will get the start for the Tigers in the first of 3 with the Snakes. Arizona will counter with right-hander Ryan Nelson. Michigan and Eastern Michigan football are renewing the battle for Washtenaw County. The program has announced yesterday a 2-game series starting in 2027. The teams will also meet in 2030, with both games in Ann Arbor. U of M is 10-0 all-time against the Eagles. The teams last met back in 2011. Michigan State is adding a former 4-star prospect from the transfer portal. Former Oregon defensive tackle Ben Big Worm Roberts has committed to the Spartans. He announced the decision on X. MSU is now up to 21 transfers for the 2024 class. For Newsfile at 5:30 Sports, I'm Lucas Gentilia. Your look at traffic and weather is next.
From M14 to I-94, your look at traffic starts now.
We've got a smooth afternoon commute right now everywhere but southbound I-275. The freeway is reduced to 1 lane between M14 and Michigan Ave until June 15th. Traffic is stop and go through the area. That's all for traffic. Your look at weather is next.
88.1 The Park with your local weather forecast.
Storms will roll into the area tonight and last through tomorrow evening. Tonight's low will dip to 59 with tomorrow's high reaching 77. Right now in Plymouth Canton, it's 76 degrees under partly sunny skies. On your source for the best local news, 88.1 The Park. For Lucas and Emma, I'm Nadia on Newsfile at 5:30. Stick around. Backstage Pass is next, followed by Back to the 80s at 6 and Plymouth and Canton's hit music.